Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Sunday, August the 3rd of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back for session number 2 of our super event match between MÖRKÖS and AVGEEK. Session number 1 was played yesterday, and you can see the score after session number 1, which is 7-2 for the Finnish player. The match started with 7 games won by MÖRKÖS, and the final games were won by AVGEEK. So AVGEEK currently on a winning streak against MÖRKÖS, but a tough thing to do. The second session, we play up to 10 games, and the match will be won when one of the players reaches 10 games. We play according to the rules, to the match rules of the regular Paldas Classic tournament, and just to remind you, the rules are on the screen. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, so if the players are able to play forever, they are strongly encouraged to do so. SPS, controller and handcam are the mandatory things. The match is best of 19, so the first to win 10 games wins the entire match, and the matches are played in 2 sessions. Session number 1, 9 games, session number 2, remaining games up to 10, and as mentioned, each session is played on a separate day. The last line is not important here. The top 3 players of the regular Paldas Classic advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. And AVGEEK already in the chat asking, I got a line spin on 19, do I win? Yes, you win 0.01 games for that. Yeah, I don't know how to calculate, but all jokes aside, GG's for that line spin on 19. Yeah, this timing is must be on point, so yeah, GG's for that, all jokes aside. Well done, AVGEEK. So, we have the rules, and we have our players. Our players are MÖRKÖS from Finland, currently with an ELO rating of 1999. Was already once over 2000 points this year after the semi-final of the 2025 PDM Mai tournament. And as we know, MÖRKÖS led 4-1 in the final against Tugi, and lost the final 4-5 and dropped below 2000 ELO. Comp PB of 1,084,860 points. Yesterday posted a game of 1.4 million, level 18 starts, so as you can see there is like not many people commenting, only Robin commenting to this game, so maybe in the YouTube more comments. So if MÖRKÖS gets this kind of a score, yeah, no comments on YouTube as well, so it's like day as usual for the Finnish player. AVGEEK with a comp PB of 691 and ELO rating of 1737. This comp PB was set, or was broken, or what's the proper word in English? Good question. In the match against Tugi in the first of our super event matches. And MÖRKÖS comp PB, as you can see, 1,084,860 points. The only player who was able to get a max out in a competitive Paldas match. There were 2 players who were only like 1 away, Georgie and Adam MPS, and there are like only 3 players who were able to break a 900k in comp. You can see also MÖRKÖS 2025 stats. So these are the stats taken from the from all the matches MÖRKÖS played in the cycle before this event. 118,000 points, the highest score for MÖRKÖS. On the other hand, you can see the tournament statistics for AVGEEK. These are the stats taken from the match against Tugi, and the last remaining portion of stats are the match stats. After session number 1, MÖRKÖS with a highest score of 688, AVGEEK with a highest score of 647. You can see quite high losing score and losing lines. Those players need to play long and well. And if you want to be MÖRKÖS, you can see on average 550 points. You have to get more than that if you want to win a game. We had also 2 games yesterday where we had over 600k losing scores. This was game number 2. AVGEEK lost with 647 to MÖRKÖS 688, which happened to be for those players the highest score in the match so far. And the second game with 600 losing score was the last game of the session, game number 9. MÖRKÖS had 621 in this game, AVGEEK 628. AVGEEK topped out after 177 lines. MÖRKÖS had a chase down, but instead of going for some lines, went for a Tetris setup, got greedy, got punished, and lost the game. So the current state of the match is 7-2 for MÖRKÖS. MÖRKÖS needs 3 games to win the match. AVGEEK needs 8. 10 games are possible to be played today. How many of them we will see. Yeah, it depends how the players perform today. And yeah, it's time to switch to our players and time to start the second session of the match. The players are already live, the players are warming up. So let me bring the players to the scene. And yeah, if I looked correctly, the highest score for MÖRKÖS today in the warm-up was only 800 something, so not a 1.4 million. So MÖRKÖS yeah, is in a bad shape today. Only in 800k in a warm-up. This is trash for MÖRKÖS. Yeah, and meanwhile while the players are warming up, let me give the players some pieces for the second session. The pieces will be c5 to 8a0, c5 to 8a0 are the pieces for game number 10. And as always, it's up to the this is a 19 start. Oh, sorry, MÖRKÖS, I didn't check it correctly. Okay, 819 start. Okay. What can I say? Bad luck, you need it, says AVGEEK. Yeah, let's see how it all goes in this session. Yeah, let's take this one game at a time and let's see what happens out of this. 861, yeah, MÖRKÖS with 500 lines, level 19 start. Yeah, MÖRKÖS doing MÖRKÖS things. But the players are ready, and game number 10 in this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, players. Yeah, now all jokes aside, let's hope that you can how do you say it? Then you can do your best, and whatever outcome it will be, I will take it. So 69 for MÖRKÖS, and MÖRKÖS starts with some shake heads, so something happens what MÖRKÖS does not like. 73,000 for MÖRKÖS and 92 for AVGEEK. MÖRKÖS is about to reopen the well. And yeah, we are in game number 10. Now AVGEEK with a longbar dependency, waiting for this longbar to fill the dependency, and the longbar finally arrives. AVGEEK opens the well, gets a longbar for a Tetris. Now has a one hole to deal with, but yeah, this shouldn't be big of a deal. Maybe, yeah, maybe AVGEEK even goes for this one off the ground Tetris setup. 144 MÖRKÖ, 174 AVGEEK. MÖRKÖ is clean and gets another Tetris. 191 MÖRKÖ, 43 lines, 194 AVGEEK, 43 lines. So AVGEEK 3000 points ahead at the same line count in this game number 10. Nice, nicely done by AVGEEK with this dirty setup. 225 for AVGEEK, 242 for MÖRKÖ. So MÖRKÖ was able to take the chance to get a lead. $68 for MÖRKÖ, to $39 for AVGEEK. AVGEEK is back in column 10 setup. MÖRKÖ with a finish tower in the middle, but it's not that bad of a setup. Not bad for MÖRKÖ. And AVGEEK 266, MÖRKÖ 299. So MÖRKÖ around 30k ahead. It's another Tetris. AVGEEK needs to reopen the well. There is a Tetris for MÖRKÖ 368. Meanwhile, AVGEEK with 323. And yeah, some stairs on the left side. When AVGEEK very high, it's still survivable. At T to the left is a great piece, and AVGEEK fighting to survive. Oh, but those misdrops, those are terrible for AVGEEK's board, and AVGEEK tops out with 335, 920, 335, 920, which means MÖRKÖ is good for game number 10. And MÖRKÖ leads 8-2. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, what can we do? We have to move on. The next game, next chance. MÖRKÖ meanwhile with 520 transition score. And let's see if MÖRKÖ can survive the board anyhow. Okay, MÖRKÖ is doing some MÖRKÖ magic. The L piece is perfect. Oh, the long bar doesn't go until the left, and MÖRKÖ tops out at 147 lines with 533 to 40. 533 240. Yeah, the most important thing is just to have fun. On the other hand, you know, AVGEEK, who you play against. So yeah, putting additional pressure on your shoulders shouldn't be also a factor. So try to enjoy your game, try to play as best as you can, and what the outcome it will be. MÖRKÖ is ready, AVGEEK is ready. Game number 11 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, so both players with no long bars in this game. So Merke finally gets a long bar for Tetris. AVGEEK had a blocked well, so was not able to transform this long bar into a Tetris. Well, mischief of the OPs for AVGEEK, and yeah, this prolongs this deck a little bit. Oh, and now AVGEEK creating a finished tower of Z pieces in the middle of the board, but it's a long bar for a Tetris, and now is able to come back into regular board state, but is 80k behind yeah, after this dig, so Merke around 80k ahead. So with Merke with 187, AVGEEK with 114. And a nice 2 long bars in a row for Merke to get the Tetris. No, not Tetris for Merke to 56. Meanwhile, AVGEEK with 145. AVGEEK gets a long bar for Tetris. Oh, and now Merke with series of misdrops. But yeah, as mentioned, he finds a way how to deal with those misdrops, and the board is completely fine. Like nothing has happened to Merke. This is another level of Tetris, guys. 215 for AVGEEK, 325 for Merke. We are in the middle of the level 18 game of this game number 11. Merke 394 after 78 lines. So can we call it a base? AVGEEK on the other hand 290 after 80 lines, now 313 after 84. Merke 441 after 86 lines. So this might be over 500k after 100 lines. Merke 486 at 94, yeah, so one more Tetris and Merke will be over 500k even before 100 lines if the games allows Merke to do so. There are no long bars for the moment, but there it is. 510 at 99 lines. 384 for AVGEEK after 99 lines, so like 130,000 points lead for Merke at this stage of a game. So Merke definitely can have over 600k transition score. AVGEEK going for a central setup and gets a long bar in time. Tetris for AVGEEK 430, another long bar for AVGEEK 457. Merke 543 was a little bit of a slowdown, but yes, the 15 lines and 566, so definitely Merke can get over 600k, AVGEEK can get over 500k transition. And there's Tetris for AVGEEK, 486, Merke was waiting for a long bar, finally gets a long bar, 593, 125 lines, so one more Tetris and Merke will transition over 500k. But this board is not so transition friendly. Oh, and MÖRKÖ. MÖRKÖ transitions with 598 to 600k with the board line. Oh, and AVGEEK can't do anything more. Both players stopping immediately after transition. MÖRKÖ with a 600 600 and AVGEEK with 540 380. Both players couldn't play much on 19. MÖRKÖ has 60,000 points more and MÖRKÖ leads 9-2. Yeah, if you don't have to set up for right well on 19, yeah, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. I was like more concentrated on MÖRKÖ's board at this transition time, so can't tell much about it. But yeah, those right well setups on 19 there can be dangerous. Yeah, game number 11 is in the books. The players are ready for game number 12, which starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, AVGEEK starts with a team misdrop and now needs a long bar. Oh, this is bad looking board. Can AVGEEK survive it? Oh, doesn't get the long bar to the left, and AVGEEK tops out in this game at 3040 points, which means MÖRKÖ takes the game and a match 10-2. MÖRKÖ, of course, if you wanna play this game out, you have the right to do so as the match winner who is still in the game. You can do so. Yeah, AVGEEK, this super event didn't go your way, unfortunately. 10-2 is not a nice score to have, but I think you also had a lot of experience out of this. Maybe the secret is training less like I did for Tugi. Maybe, who knows? Or yeah, look at MÖRKÖ. He plays overall every day, thousands of hours of Fortnite, and then does some warm-ups and can play PAL, so. Yeah, but AVGEEK, you have played two pretty good matches against those top dogs. Oh, and MÖRKÖ. Is MÖRKÖ trolling? MÖRKÖ is stopping out. MÖRKÖ is stopping out with 153, 520. 153, 520 is the stop-out score for MÖRKÖ, who is your match winner. Congratulations, MÖRKÖ! First of your super event matches in the books. Now we have to wait until a certain Austrian player is back from the Brexit land, and then we will have your match against Tugi in this super event thing. And here are your match statistics. After 12 games, MÖRKÖ with 688, 380, the highest score from session number 1, AVGEEK 647, 140, and you can see the average losing scores and lines for AVGEEK. I would say that they are not far away from what AVGEEK delivers throughout the year. Actually, the losing score statistics are on average and median better than in the match against Tugi. So in this statistic, you did better, AVGEEK. The highest score is a little bit lower. The longest game is like 7 lines shorter in this match. So yeah, in terms of losing scores, you did better than against Tugi. It's simply MÖRKÖS who is very consistent and very dangerous. Yeah. So we have this match reported also for ELO, and it looks like MÖRKÖS is back on over 2,000 points. 2010 at this moment. AVGEEK, you are currently with an error rating of 726. So award number 8 for AVGEEK in the rankings, in the ratings so far. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, I'm like the third best Dust player. I can be competitive with Tugi on a good day, but MÖRKÖS is just a bust. So yeah, kind of agree with you. Yeah, those ELO ratings don't say it maybe, but I think when you play against like players like from Rorschach to Shuichi, those who are above of you, with the current form, you probably are the favorite against all of them. So yeah, we'll see how the other tournaments will go, and yeah, you can be very dangerous for everyone, and actually some good wins, some losses for the players above you, and you can become award number 3 in the ratings. Maybe the ratings don't show it because you played now against the 2 best players who are active, and yeah, you lost some ELO points for that, but I kind of agree. Yeah, that I agree with that. That it is, but you know, I'm still thinking about yeah, bringing Fractal to those matches. I don't know how I can convince him, but I saw him playing some Paldas in his stream, so maybe it would be possible. Maybe the wrong version world champion can come back, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it gives. Maybe AVGEEK. We still have a lot of time before the next tournament is there. Maybe if you wanna play against some other players, some maybe friendly matches or mini tournaments or something, we can organize this as well. So yeah, you will be then back with some more reasonable ELO going into the next tournament. But yeah, that's true. That's playing too much against Tugi and MÖRKÖS doesn't help. But in the long run, you know, it will be in your favor, because getting this valuable experience against two great players will pay off in the future for sure. Yeah, but we are done for today, and as I see, there is a wrong version, wrong playstyle tournament happening in the Brexit land, and probably we'll go there to see how they're doing, and if this Austrian player is doing well. This Austrian player was best in the quals, so maybe apart from the correct version, correct playstyle, wants to win some wrong version, wrong playstyle events. Currently leading 1-0 against 20-03, and yeah, let's see how they do. And yeah, MÖRKÖS AVGEEK, once again, thank you for today. We'll be back yeah, next week with the regular Paldas Classic tournament matches, and we will also schedule the match between MÖRKÖS and Tugi once Tugi comes back from the Brexit land. So thank you for watching today, and see you next week. Bye bye.